What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Knights of the Round E3 edition, my friends. This one is going to be on EA and Ubisoft at their press conferences. Okay, it's either Ubisoft or Ubisoft, who knows, or Ubmeister, as Dennis likes to refer it as. But, hey, since we're on the topic, we're going to be talking about Ubisoft first. I'm going to switch it up and say Ubisoft now. Alright, so Ubisoft first. You know what? Let's start with the big one, right? Assassin's Creed. We're going to give it to the man over there. That's Steven. He's going to talk about Assassin's Creed. What do you think, Steven?
Assassin's Creed, yep. Alright, so they got two titles. One for the previous gen.
DOS for our
That is supposed to be Assassin's Creed Comet, and then one developed strictly for next gen, which is Assassin's Creed Unity. Unity looks, they showed a little trailer of that one. It looks pretty incredible. Said everything was in-game footage and it just looks amazing. Comet, they haven't shown a whole lot or actually shown anything, just other than they got Comet in development.
Well, we know a few things. It's going to take place off the coast of New York, correct?
I don't know.
And it's going to be, you're going to be sailing.
You're a Templar.
You're a Templar too.
So that's the opposite of what you normally are, which is an assassin. So
yeah,
it's true, Steve.
It's going to take you a different branch through the game.
Yeah, that's going to be like really unique to play as a Templar.
Yeah.
You know, now going to Unity. Unity is set during the French Revolution.
French
Revolution.
The French.
And
do they use weapons or not? I don't know.
They showed the trailer for
the trailer. All in-game footage.
Was that all in-game footage?
All in-game footage.
It looked almost like they were just moving pictures.
Yeah,
they were just like the same screen and it was like moved over. But still, it looked. I'm excited.
Yeah, it looked really good, and plus, like, a huge crowd.
Yeah,
so
angry mobbers.
Yeah, and let's talk about the really cool thing about Unity multiplayer.
Oh right? Yes, with the Wolfpack mode, where you can go through the story mode.
Wolfpack.
you and 3 other guys, so it'll be 4 people.
Just like the Hangover. Just like the Hangover, pretty much.
Yeah. So, I can't wait to see more of this on E3. So if that's the case, all y'all assholes better get.
well, I know. If we can do the Wolfpack thing, and if there's drinking in the game, which there has been in the previous, we should just get really drunk and then have a hangover edition of Assassin's Creed.
We can just film.
We can do it.
We can all intertwine our Twitch accounts and Twitch together.
Twitch.
Not to be confused with twerk.
Twitching. When it comes to E3, what do you hope to see from Assassin's Creed, or what do you think they're going to show off? Like, do you think they're going to give you a tech demo or like an on-stage demo? Do you think they're going to, how are they going to show it off? Is it just going to be a trailer, or
I really feel like they're actually going to play some of the footage. That way they can show off some of the new graphical power that they're going to be having for this thing.
Or the environment.
Graphical power. Because they want to show this game off.
GP, general purposes.
But, I mean, Ubisoft.
It sticks to the end of your tongue. You just can't get it out.
Ubmeister's Game Night trademark.
I feel like they're going to be one of the best developer conferences out there this year.
Ubisoft, they have a lot to show off.
It's a bold statement.
Moving on to one that I am personally very, very excited for, because I loved the last game in the series, Far Cry 3. I love that game. That was amazing. One of my Game of the Years for that year. Nominees. So, Far Cry 4 has been announced before E3, like a couple weeks before E3. And they showed a people like to say it's a controversial box art cover.
That was a big word.
Yeah, that was a little too hard to say there. But anyways, they showed this crazy box art that had, this guy holding a pin and pulled a grenade out of the guy's hand. It was epic, awesome. I loved it, right? So, Far Cry 4, Dennis.
Racist.
Whoa.
As we go into E3 with our racist game. By the way, Ubmeisters, I'm excited. Ubmeisters.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see more from it, just to see, like, okay, did they change the graphics? Have they amped it up? I mean, are they going to keep the same style? Are there going to be animals hunting? What are we going to What are we going on? We're gonna be in the
They
mountains.
changed the complete setting. The whole setting has been.
Yeah, but I mean,
completely
there's still animals. I mean, you can
Well,
hunt.
yeah. Oh, did you hear that you might be even able to ride an elephant in this one?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
riding.
Yeah,
that was
to ride an elephant.
Some DLC
Really?
news a while
It'd be
ago.
cooler if you could do it like an eagle or something. Like that.
We're gonna ride a
that's
giant. We're like in the Hobbit. We're gonna ride giant.
pretty much. I don't know how much fiction
Where's-
is going to
where-
be in the game, but
where's
just
Gandalf
give me
at?
giant eagles.
You know, it's one of those Easter eggs. You're gonna find Gandalf. The eagle's gonna show up. You're gonna be on the side of a mountain, just oh,
The
in your
only-
giant, your nice pink suit. I'm excited.
That'd be a nice.
I wanna. Either that dude's got to be the evil guy, or you get to play as the dude in the pink suit. Either way, I'm gonna be happy.
Pink suit.
Yeah, and
The only thing I feel that might hold this game back next gen wise is they're developing it for previous gen as well.
Yes, I
It's-
saw that it's going to be released on the 360 PS3, and so
Which
that
I totally
is-
understand from a financial standpoint for a company to do that. It makes total sense.
Totally.
It does
Totally.
for sales wise, but like you said, that's going to jeopardize the. I don't know.
I hope it doesn't, but
It's-
with how Watch Dogs turned out, it looks great,
it's not
but
true.
it could be more.
It's not that true next gen experience, but this game is set in the Himalayan region of KotR, right? And
I love it there.
it's a very beautiful
Beautiful
area,
in the summer.
but of course it's war torn. So
Tragedy.
It's a great fall getaway.
So it says again, biggest, most expensive of the Far Cry franchise, blah blah blah. Now, what do you think they're going to show at E3, Dennis? You think they're going to trailer or gameplay?
I think they're gonna throw out some gameplay, maybe a short trailer. Because only last time, they brought out that nice trailer for it. They
Yeah,
had trailers for a while, but they brought out a really long trailer. For that.
I think this one's definitely an on-stage demo, just because it's coming out this year.
Yeah.
Right, it's coming out this year. The game should be
They
ready
wanna
to
say, "Hey,
ready
we're
for a
playable."
demo, and I expect to see an on-stage demo that just completely blows you away. I'm telling you, you're gonna see something that is.
I'd like to see some
amazing.
multiplayer from Far Cry.
Oh, and
it's going to
that's
multiplayer.
good thing you brought that
I wanna
up
see
because
that.
they
If
actually said that Far Cry 4 is going to focus like a really good amount of detail into the multiplayer, and so that's pretty awesome. Because Far Cry 3 had something, but it didn't. But Far Cry 4 is going to be really focused on multiplayer as well. Now, here's a big one. Right, here's Andrew. Andrew's going to chime in on this one. All right, so Tom Clancy's The Division. Now, it was also announced this year that it was going to be pushed back to 2015. But what do you think about E3?
Man, with the Division, they showed it last year at E3, right?
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah, but it was, your normal PC demo. But from what they showed a couple months ago, that game looks true next gen.
Yes.
And it looks like it. I don't think any game coming out this year is going to be the actual next gen, what you spent your $500 for. But the Division looks like it could be worth the money.
Because they even said it's going to be delayed even further into 2015.
Yeah.
I noticed from the latest trailer how did we discuss the bullet effects? Is that how we said
Oh,
the
yeah.
ballistics
The ballistics.
effects?
Yeah. Nice.
Well,
Big words.
Weather
today.
changing.
It looked so immersive.
It's that
so
snowdrop.
immersive.
That snowdrop engine they use is just like top of the line, top notch, amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering also because obviously being Tom Clancy, how much military is it really going to be focused on? Because it looks sort of.
Well, it's kind of more like
Well,
urban
it's like
warfare.
It's
instead
kind of like
military-based.
it's kind of like a survival type thing. You're going around and you're looting buildings, and you got your team that you work together with your team, and there's other teams out there. This is like this giant open world New York.
I kind of hope they give a little bit of like the backstory, like to figure
Yeah.
out what happened, what you're doing.
Mhm.
And they don't really
Yeah.
give you like a big storyline of like, oh yeah, you play this guy and you're such and such. But
Well, here's the. I'm going to read this one because it's Ubisoft's communication manager. Speaking of story, it says New York is in the middle of a devastating crisis thrown into chaos by a bioterror attack. Now in full lockdown, the city has only one hope: a group of sleeper agents that must spring into action.
It's probably going to be you.
Yeah, this is I'm
It might be.
that's me.
Open world RPG combines the authenticity.
Wow.
Do you like the way I said that? That was a big word. Authenticity of a Tom Clancy game with the fast action, strategic teamwork, and intense exploration.
Holy
So-
that just blows me away.
Right, I just wanted to read it because it blows you away.
Go, do
Open
it.
world RPG.
Yeah.
And a Tom Clancy title and Ubi.
Meisters.
Ubisoft.
All right, so moving on to another big one. This is a racing game for all you racing fans out there. You're probably pretty excited about The Crew.
I'm actually excited about this.
You actually-
Me and Dennis were talking. We watched a trailer on it a few weeks ago. We were like, dude,
It
just
looks really
imagine us rolling down the street. Dude, it's because it's like you can get like an actual crew together and you can swap car parts out with each other and just
It's
like
Dude,
I
it's
think
based more on like a tuning world and having a crew. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a little more information on it. Like you race around, you can like challenge other crews, have team races. I mean, as far as that goes, I'm excited for that game. More excited for Project Cars, but either way, it's a way to play with your friends and have customizable cars and just like actually enjoy the car world. I mean,
just
other
hang
games
out,
are
man. Just
nice.
hang out.
And it's an open world racer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Come hang out with your
I
friends
think
all
it's
the time.
across America.
We'll
I
talk
think it's an
about
American
cars.
thing.
See, I would be excited about that if they didn't announce Forza Horizon 2.
Did they announce
Oh,
it?
they
Yeah,
did?
They did
See, the
announce
sad
it.
part is I'm gonna have to own that game. The
So-
Crew,
Oh,
Forza
Forza
Horizon 2,
Horizon 2.
Project Cars.
I totally forgot about that.
It kind of kills the crew.
Stay tuned to Microsoft E3 predictions. We're going to be talking
Like
a lot
4
more
of us out
about
of the 5 are.
Yes.
Forza Horizon 2. But
Car guys.
the Crew is set
to
to be the Crew is set to be released on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and the PC, with Android and iOS companion support. Yes.
I can't wait till I get
So
my
now,
free
when it comes to
iPad.
E3, what are we thinking,
Oh,
guys?
you
What are we
can
thinking when it comes to
clip the
E3? Will they
controller, put it in.
show
I have
gameplay?
one for your
Yeah,
phone.
of course.
Well, for,
Another iPad,
for
That's
Tom
like
Clancy's
$10
Division,
for yourself, games.
I think
so.
I think they're at least going to give you a demo, maybe a
Mm.
10
They're gonna
to
have
that
15
short
minute
little
demo.
demo.
Yeah.
No, they're going to give you something up to date, something
Yeah.
different.
Because I want
In
to
depth.
see
I
some
really-
of that open world.
Yeah.
I want to see like the customizability of it. Obviously, being an RPG, they're going to be able to just deck your character out.
Pretty much
to the
make
max.
your character your own. Like you can probably differentiate him from everyone
And
else.
especially now
By
with facial,
looks
all
and
the
stuff
facial
like that.
recognition.
I
for
just
the
want to see
camera.
some more. I just want to see some more Snowdrop.
Oh,
Yes.
also, just one more Ubisoft game, Rainbow Six Patriots.
Yes, yes.
I didn't
One
even hear about
game,
it.
a game that hasn't been really, like I think
hasn't-
at one point it was
it's
canceled,
been-
right?
They thought it was, but
Yeah.
it hasn't been really talked about much. But it's in development.
Is that next gen?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a true next gen game because I don't think it's going to be on the 360, right?
No, I don't believe so.
I don't think so. Or last gen 360 PS3.
Previous
Pre-gen.
Pre-gen. Okay.
Pre-gen. Hashtag
Pre-gen.
Kmart.
Pre-gen. All right, so those are the big ones for Ubisoft, right, guys?
Yeah.
We all like
Now-
the big ones.
Yeah. So I don't know what that means. Anyways, now what would you like to see when it comes to Ubisoft? We're gonna wrap this up. What would you like to see? What's your hopes and dreams? Me personally, I'm thinking a new Splinter Cell game would be really awesome to see.
Awesome.
Not necessarily Blacklist 2, but maybe a next gen Splinter Cell would be.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. So, how about you, Andrew?
I want to see another Ghost Recon.
Yeah.
I think that would be awesome.
Mhm.
But I'm excited for the Division. I think that's what Tom Clancy needed. Throw a fresh game in there. So that's what I'm most excited for. But I'd like to see Ghost Recon come back with a good game. Their last game, not so much.
Well, kind of just piggybacking off of Andrew.
Piggybacker.
Hope we get an official release date, obviously, because it is pushed back. I want an official release date. I just want to see what it's like because RPGs. I'm a big fan of it, open world especially, and this has got military aspects to it from what we know of Tom Clancy's worlds and what he's
Yeah.
built. So go.
Cute.
So it's gonna end on go.
Here we go.
I just hope it looks like what it looks like in the trailers, and not like Watch Dogs, where it looked amazing, and then when it came out, still looks good, but not what they showed.
Told you guys. I told you. I was like, it's just them playing on the PC, amping it up for
I
their
know.
their awesome graphics.
Actually, it said it really sucked on the PC.
It's horrible.
That's what they
I
said.
played it at Wayne's house, and it's really glitchy.
Yeah.
It like bogs itself out, and everyone's having frame
They
rate
said,
problems.
stay away for now.
But, like, I was playing with Wayne. I'm like, okay. 60, 30, 10, and the game just like crashed.
Nice.
I got back on the game, changed the settings.
Hey, we're here to
50 down.
celebrate Ubisoft.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be a wrap-up.
All right, wrap it up, Steven. What do you? I know we know what you're most excited for. Could you tell us what you're?
Swerve.
That's it, dude. My hopes and dreams are on Unity being just the next step in amazingness.
Unity, motherfucker.
At least I'm not pissed. Yeah.
You're editing this one. All right. So some Assassin's Creed.
Man. I just want to see it in action.
All right.
Because you
Dennis?
stole
I
Splinter
have to go with Andrew. I'd really like to see a nice Ghost Recon remake. Like they released the last one, and it was alright. Like I'm not gonna like it was fun for like a day, and then once you beat it, it has like no replay value. I'd like to see them come out with a game that had more replay value, better online.
Multiplayer was terrible.
You play with like one person.
And more bacon.
And more
Lots of bacon.
All right. So
Are we
I'm gonna
just-
throw two more games at you. Two more games at you from Ubisoft. Beyond Good and Evil 2 would be a good game.
I see. I never played the first
Right.
one.
And a brand new Prince of Persia would be cool. Go back to that.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean, which one are you going back to?
I doubt it's your Splinter.
Well, let's please go
So
back to the
shitty
Sands of Time. I don't like.
See, I'd like to go back to
I
the
think it
Sands of
would
Time.
have-
Is nice. You don't like the one I like, but the
I
Sands
didn't
of
like
Time
it.
at least.
Oh, Sands of Time.
Like when
was
they
awesome.
went beyond the one that I like, it was just like no.
Yeah. Oh well, Forgotten Sands or something.
It's
Man.
horrible.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
Forgotten Sands, exactly.
yeah, it was forgotten. All right. Well, that was your Ubemeisters. The Ubemeisters E3 press conference predictions and hopes and dreams and all that other good stuff. Thank you so much for watching that. And stay tuned to the EA press conference coming up next.